I'll be back in 2 hours. Thanks. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Hello.
Hello.
I came to thank you for the flowers you sent to the factory and ask you how you were doing.
Excuse me? What flowers?
Someone came to the factory and introduced herself as your daughter. She brought some flowers with this card.
I've got a terminal illness and I'm about to die. If it's not too much to expect, I'd like to see you before I die. Fatima, eh? Someone was just trying to bother you. You probably bothered them a lot, too. You can see I'm perfectly fine and healthy, and there's nothing wrong. Here you are.
You mean you didn't send flowers?
Do you see the kindness in my eyes? Do you hear in my voice that I miss you?
Yes, you're right. There isn't anything between us.
Yeah. There is something between us, brother. But I just don't know what's happening to our father's departed soul in that other world because of all the injustice you did to me and my mother. This ringer is always broken. Siavash! Siavash! What's happened? What happened? Why didn't you come to school?
My daddy hit me.
Why did he hit you? What happened?
He said...
Well...
Lying.
Siavash! Why did you leave without permission, Siavash? Hey, lady teacher! Siavash, hold on a minute. Lady teacher! Hey, lady teacher! Hey, hold on a minute. Hey, hold on a minute.
Come on.
Hey,
Don't pay
hold
any
on.
attention.
Hey, hold on a
Don't pay any
minute.
attention, Siavash.
Wait a minute. You don't have the right to take him with you. Thief, people. She's a thief. She wants to take my child. Leave him alone. It's my child.
No.
Why are you hitting me?
Go ahead and
What's
yell.
wrong with you?
Yell at everyone so they'll come, so they can see
Let's
what you've
go.
done to this child. Do whatever you want.
Let's go now.
I'll call the police to come and deal with you.
Madam, what do you want with us? I said, what do you want with us?
What do I want?
You just barge into our house? Are you a teacher? I told you
You're
to
not worthy
leave.
of being this child's father. You're not worthy of him.
Why don't you just go and be a teacher? Where are you taking the kid? I'll break your damn leg.
Go on,
Give him
Sarge,
here.
Go.
If you want to help, then help me.
You want me to help you?
Yeah.
Then quit. You just go ahead and quit.
I'm clean. All the guys on the line know it.
From your fatherly kindness.
Give
it's
him here.
obvious.
I said give me the kid.
What's happening?
Sir, that woman. She's taking my
Get
kid.
the hell out of here. Go, get lost.
What the hell are you
Listen,
saying, you
little bum,
bastard?
get the hell out of here. Hurry, get lost already. Get lost.
I'll beat the hell out of you. Hey, my arm.
Who are
my
you going to
arm.
beat up? Get lost, get out of here. Get out.
Sir, she's taking my kid. Ah, 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 ah.
Hello? Hi, Mr. Fruzanfar. What happened? Are you serious? So our plan worked? That's good. So you finally found your lost aunt. I congratulate you. Well? Uh-huh. All right, so keep me informed for sure. Thank you. Good night. Goodbye.
Argavan,
Yes?
come have dinner. Your food's getting cold.
Coming.
When Mariam had finished her lunch... When Mariam had finished her lunch... Did you write it?
Yes.
She cleared all the dishes. She cleared all the dishes. Did you write it? Why aren't you paying attention, son?
Yes, ma'am.
Has something happened?
No, ma'am, nothing.
You don't need to think about that home and neighborhood anymore. God willing, all difficult days will pass. Try to think about beautiful things.
Ma'am, are you going to give me back to my dad tomorrow?
No, darling. Who said such a thing?
You mean after this, I'll stay with you?
The truth is, I would really like to have a nice boy like you. Intelligent, well-mannered, handsome. But that's up to the law, my darling. Don't you worry. Wherever you are, I'll watch out for you. I promise you. What happened? Sit back down, darling. Don't worry about anything. The intercom is broken. I have to go downstairs. You'll sit here and you won't move until I get back.
Sure, ma'am.
Good boy.
Hello.
Hello to yourself. What is it? Siavash is not setting foot out of this house.
I'm Bazad, ma'am. I'm Habib's son.
Habib? Which Habib?
Habib Fruzanfar.
That one came and left. Now it's this one's turn. Where's your dad?
My dad has passed away a long time ago.
Habib passed away?
What a nice house you've got. Thank you very much. You really shouldn't have.
When did he die?
It's been about 20 years.
20 years. And I had no idea.
We didn't know about your existence.
I have so many bad memories of your dad and uncle that I'm terrified of all of you. Otherwise, who wouldn't want to have a brother? To have a nephew?
I'm really ashamed about that.
But praise God you've grown up. You were about 2 years old when I saw you. It was your grandfather's funeral ceremony. The ones in charge of the ceremony were his sons, your dad and uncle. I was standing in a corner just like a stranger. You were in there crying the entire time. No one was paying you any attention. I don't know, it seems you didn't want to be there. I came and took your hand to take you to a corner so you could play. And your dad showed up. He yelled at me and grabbed your hand out of mine and left. That's what our sibling relationship was like. I was their stepsister, their stepsister.
The truth is, I don't know a lot about the things from the past. But I'm truly sorry for the hardships that you had to endure.
Who gave you the address to this place?
I got the address here through Uncle Hissam.
Hessam used the excuse that I'd given him flowers to come here. What's your excuse?
The truth is, you know, this whole thing was my plan. I mean, I wanted to use my uncle to find my aunt.
That's interesting. So it seems you do have some of the Farun Zanfar cleverness.
Aunt, you're a part of the Farun Zanfars yourself.
No, I'm not. I never was either. Your late father and your uncle were ashamed to say they have a sister like me. Why? Because I was from another wife. Because I was their stepsister.
I think that, anyhow, whatever's in the past is in the past. As they say, what's important is right now. That's why I wanted to, if you would allow, for us to have a relationship again.
Again? It seems you weren't listening to what I was saying. There was no relationship for it to start up again. Look here, son. I don't know what your intention was in coming, and it's not important for me. Have your tea and fruit, then you can leave.
Ma'am, who was that guy?
A relative, my darling. A really distant and really close relative. Let's go in, son.
Please give me the bride's identification card.
Yes, of course.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. And the groom's identification card. Thank you very much. Hasn't the father of the bride come yet?
While you do the preliminary work, he will show up.
Very well.
Okay. Excuse me for a few minutes. I'll be right back.
Excuse me. What is it, Mother?
Look, darling, while I keep them busy, go to the public phone up the street and call their house and see why your father hasn't come yet.
But there's a phone right here.
It's not good to call from here. Hurry up, go.
Yes, sure.
Hello? Hello there. I'm Fatima, the daughter of Mr. Mir Kaja Faruzanfar. I wanted to talk to my dad. Well, we're waiting for my dad over here. Well, I need my father's permission to get married. For God's sake, give him the phone. Are you her son? Listen, Hassan, for God's sake, there's nothing I actually want from you. My mother's taken care of my dowry. I just need my father's permission. What's that mean? Didn't you say last night there's no problem and he'd come? Then where is he? Yes, if it's necessary, I'll force my dad to come. By begging, by crying, I'll even fall to his feet. Hello? Hassan?
What happened, darling?
Dad's not coming.
What do you mean he's not coming?
I called and his son picked up the phone.
And?
He said my dad's not coming.
Hello? Hassan? Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm Amir Khasra's wife. If I'm temporary for you, or a source of shame, for him, I'm a wife with whom he's had a child. And I've never wanted anything from him, and never will. I only expect him to come to his daughter's marriage, give his signature and leave. Hello? May God never forgive you.
What happened?
I'm sorry, Mr. Tadayon. A problem has come up for Fatima's father. He might not be able to make it today.
What does that mean, Mr. Ranj? Do you think that this is a joke? If Mr. Firuz Anfar wasn't happy about the way this marriage was going, then he should have said something before and put an end to it.
What are you saying, Mr. Tadayon? Something has come up for him, and he wasn't able to come after all.
What has come up, Mr. Ranj? I'm sorry for saying this, but a father who can't find time to participate in his daughter's marriage is not a responsible father.
Excuse me, Mr. Tadayon, but it's not right for you to think that way about my dad.
Fatima, please don't say anything, darling.
No, let her say what she has to say, Mom, so we can know what kind of a family it is we're getting involved with.
Yes.
No, Mr. Ranj, this isn't right, my sister. It seems it's not meant to be. I'm sorry, Mr. Fowler. Let's go. Let's go, son. Let's go.
I am sorry,
Let's
Mr.
go.
Ranj.
Of
With your
course.
permission,
I'm
forgive
sorry.
me.
With your permission.
Goodbye.
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 Mr. Tadayon, my son, are you taking your ID or are you leaving it here?
It's better if I take it.
Very well.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
What happened, Fatima? Let me see you. What happened? My darling. The world hasn't come to an end. I love you so much. Don't do this to yourself. My darling. My darling.
In the first week of the new year, how was the stock market?
Yes, well, it's been on the move. It's been rising.
The shares I have grown a bit.
Were you satisfied with today's
Yes,
activities?
everything's all right now. Yes, he's fine right now. To visit? Oh, that's kind of you. Of course, whenever you'd like. We'd love to have you. Yes. God willing. We'll be looking forward to it. Sure. It's getting cold. No, the doctor said it. Yes. Now in a few days we'll take him back to, for them to...
I'll explain to you.
Well, you know,
Why?
run some tests.
Is it an
and
ethical
just,
problem
you know,
for you?
The usual
Are you afraid
procedures.
you'll have a guilty conscience? Get
Give that to me a minute. All I need for you is to get
I
me a
can't.
cigarette
Give
from
it
one of the doctors
here.
at the hospital. My heart will come a day when you'll need my help.
Why are you so crazy? And you're supposed to be studying psychology. It's a school book. It'll tear. Look at what she's done. You have till tomorrow morning, so stop being so lazy and go study. You can get it done.
It's my fault for always bragging to my friends about you being a doctor.
So don't.
You're as useless to me as a carrot.
Nigger.
You should keep your father's health in mind a little bit. He's not well.
Father,
Yes,
you always
yes, of
take
course.
her
Well,
side.
it's taking an
It's as though I
awful
was an
lot of strain
adopted
on
child.
me, you know.
I'll
And I'm
go right
expected to
now.
cook for
Just wait.
everybody all day
I'll
and
show
all
you a
night.
doctor.
Father, have you taken all your medicine?
Sure. Send
Please
my
take her
regards.
side.
Yes.
Thanks a
right.
lot. Goodbye. Man, I'm trying to talk on the phone, for heaven's sake. So, just get her the sick note. What's the problem?
I can't do it, Mother. She wants to get out of studying, that's all.
Harshi's wife called to ask how you're doing. It seems it's been a while since her son's come from America. He went to get his medical
I'm not
degree.
in the mood. I've got a headache. I'm dizzy. You, for one, shouldn't be giving me a hard time.
Oh, you're fine from morning till night, but when it comes to me, you're not well. I just wanted to talk to you. When he's out, he laughs and talks with everyone, but when he gets home, nothing.
Yes? Who is it? It's right here. Father? Father, dear. It's from the police station. They say they've arrested Sohail Karam.
Give it to me. Yes.
Mr. Faruzanfar, hello.
Hello.
Excuse me, sir. My son did something wrong, it's true. But believe me, besides my son, I don't have anyone else. I've come to apologize on his behalf. I made a mistake. I'm begging you, please,
Mr.
sir.
Faruzanfar, whatever mistake Sohail made was because of me. Me. If he stood up to you, it was because of my problems. Please forgive him.
I won't forgive him. I was kind to Sohail, and this is how he repaid me.
Mr. Faruzanfar, for God's sakes, be the bigger man and forgive him, please. On your child's lives, please forgive my child.
You should have slapped him on the hand, Mother. Not support him in his mistakes. Now he's dealing with the law. Not with me anymore.
Mr. Faruzanfar, just wait, please, for a few
It's your
seconds.
husband's fault for ruining your family.
Hello, Mr. Faruzanfar.
You've fallen into a trap, kid.
Mr. Faruzanfar, in your factory, at the cemetery over your brother's grave, I told you I'd made a mistake. And I'll say it again. Give me a chance to make up for my mistakes. I'll return what belongs to you.
Officer, where do we have to go?
You have to go to the investigating officer's room.
Is there anything else that you want to add to what you've said?
No, there isn't, Sergeant. I admit I've made a mistake.
Mr. Faruzanfar, did you hear what he said?
Yes, but it didn't make me cry. The things he said isn't far from being honest, but it's fear of prison that he's admitting mistakes.
I told you several times before that I'd made a mistake. However much money I took from the factory, I promise right here that I'll give it back
I
to
don't want
you,
to hear
all of
anything
it.
else.
Sergeant, would you mind if I had a few words in private with him?
It's up to the complainant to say yes.
Please be kind enough to send the case to court. My ears are filled with the garbage this person said.
Mr. Faruzanfar, I don't want forgiveness. But there's something I have to tell you, so tomorrow you won't ask me why I didn't say anything.
Talking for a few minutes might be of help for the both of you, sir.
Very well. Out of respect for you, sure.
Officer Kwai,
Yes, sir?
show the gentlemen outside. They want to talk.
Come this way.
Mr. Faruzanfar.
Sohail, what happened, my darling?
Just give me a minute and I'll explain to you what's happened. Officer,
Okay,
I need to
let's go,
talk to
Mama,
him in
come.
private for a few minutes. I'll be right back. I won't run away. Mr. Faruzanfar, please come for a few minutes. You want to be furious? Be furious. You want to go yell? Go ahead and yell. Eventually, you'll either accept I made a mistake, or I'll get you in trouble as well.
No. You're not going to learn. Unless it's with a ball and chain and a smack in the face.
Hey, Sam. Don't force me to do it. Just take back your complaint and let me get back to my job. Otherwise, I'll go to court and tell them you killed your brother. Then will you be able to force Behzad to forego his father's blood? Can you kill a witness like you did your brother? Can you keep the law quiet like that junkie guy? Can you do that, huh?
What happened, sir? Sir?
I hope that
What's going
hand
on,
of yours
sir? What's
breaks.
going on? Stop.
What's
You
this?
didn't want to accept
This
my
is a
apology?
police station.
That's all right. You've got a habit of hitting. It's not
supposed to talk
important.
to each other.
But I'll do something for you to
Take him to
regret it.
jail.
All right,
You'll
let's
see.
go, let's
These
go.
past few
Go
days,
on.
Come on.
did you ask yourself
Move.
where your brother is? Did
Come
you?
on.
Did
Aren't you
Be
ashamed of
quiet.
yourself?
Move.
Behzad knows
Please go.
everything.
Please
He
go.
knows about what happened.
Get going,
He's gonna
sir,
talk
get going.
to Delavar,
Get
you
going,
know.
come on.
You
Come
know
help
who
him.
Delavar
Sir,
is.
calm down.
Come on, come
The
on.
one you paid to keep quiet over
Go
the
on,
years.
sir, go.
Come on,
You
let's
know
go.
him. In fact, they're going to bring him to court.
him.
Come on,
They're
come
going
on.
to
Be
bring him to
quiet.
court,
Go,
you
go,
know.
go.
Manu
Get
Chair
going,
knows
sir.
about it. He knows about it.
Stop
In
it.
fact, he's
Come on.
working
Get
both
going.
ends. He's working for both
All
of
right,
them.
now,
Take
let's
him to
go.
the jail.
Let's
He's
go.
Move,
working
sir,
for you
come on.
both. Manu
Come
Chair
on,
knows
sir, we're
about
taking you.
it.
Come on.
Ask
Move.
him and he'll
Get
tell
going.
you about it.
Take
Hey,
it. Going.
I'm just talking. I don't want to fight.
Come on, get going.
I was just talking
Come on,
to
get
him.
going.
Sure, there's no problem. And I'm not fighting. Just leave me alone.
Mr. Farouz Anfar, I didn't expect it from you.
Come on in.
There's 80 containers of 5 each, which comes to about 400 and well... Yes, sir, did you want to see me?
You're fired. You can go home now.
Sir, are you making a joke with me?
Get out of here before I get angry. And don't ask any questions.
Yes, sir, you got it, whatever you say. But, sir, I'm a bit in shock. Please tell me what I did wrong. No offense, it's not a question, but I'm just very curious. What did I do? What did I do wrong? Please, tell me.
When I was in the hospital, did you find Sohail or not? Yes or no?
Yes, sir, yes.
What happened that you let him go?
Sir, I swear on my life, they left me behind. However much I told Behzad that we should take that guy and turn him into the police, but he didn't listen. He went to someone else, and they took the guy and went to see someone else. However much I insisted, it didn't happen. I swear on my life, sir, I didn't do anything here.
Behzad's gotten an attorney and filed a complaint against me. That's why he hasn't been around, right?
I don't know, sir.
Oh, yes or no?
Yes, sir, yes. It's because he's an idiot. You know how he is.
So you lied to me.
Mr. Farouz Anfar.
Stay right there.
Sure, you got it. Sir, please, for God's sake, try to understand me. I'm in a really bad situation. On one side is my brother-in-law, Behzad, and on the other side is you, who is the elder of all of us. On one side, Behzad, whose house I live in belongs to them, and on your side, the money I earn is from you. And that's right, sir. I was forced to because Behzad wanted it, because I can't say no to him, because I'm always forced to play on both sides, so neither side gets burned, but this time it's me that has been burned.
You deserve what's happened to you. You can't both eat the meat with the lion, as well as the carcass and the bones with the vulture.
Oh, sir, don't say that. I'm not like that at all, am I?
Didn't you hear what I said? You're fired.
Sir, if you'll just allow me to say whether I've done anything wrong or not.
It's not necessary.
Sure, you got it. So, if you allow me, the truck's waiting. I've calculated the load, but it's still on the ground.
I'll give that to Ismaili to take care of. Put that back.
But Ismaili's on vacation. I'll have to have Chigini to do it for me. Hello.
Hello.
Is he here?
He's not here, Mr. Jahan Baksh.
What?
Mr. Feroz Anfar isn't here.
What do you mean he's not here, ma'am? Eh? You just told me an hour ago that he was here.
He was here, but he just went out before you came in.
But, ma'am, where did he go off to then?
I don't know. He didn't tell me anything.
Did you tell him I had an urgent matter?
Yes, I told him.
He got lucky.
Mr. Jahan Baksh, has something happened?
No, ma'am, nothing's happened. I just brought a really awesome gift from his uncle for him, you see. If he were here, I'd really let him have it.
Mr. Jahan Baksh, it seems you're not feeling well. Please have a seat, have some tea or a beverage. It'll calm you down. Hey, Ramazan.
What a mess this is. Praise God, it seems that you've closed down. Where's everyone else?
No, sir, they've gone out to follow up on their work.
Oh, well, so everything's fine then?
No, sir, we haven't been paid for 2 months.
Oh, that's too bad. Ma'am, my battery's dead. Could you call Bezad so I can talk to him, please?
Yes, sure.
Shh.
Hello, hi, Mr. Feroz Anfar. Mr.
Excuse
Jahan
me a
Baksh
moment,
is
excuse
here.
me a minute. Excuse me, hello, Bezad. Why haven't you answered the past 2 hours I've been calling you, man? But, man, Ma'am, excuse me. I want to talk to him in private for a moment.
Yes,
If you don't
of
mind,
course.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Hello? Where the hell are you? Nothing, man, nothing. The mess that you've made has dragged me down as well. He fired me, Bazad. I want to talk to you right away. Hello, Bazad.
Hello, Mr. Jahan Baksh.
Hello, sir.
Are you doing all right?
I'm fine, thanks.
Would you like me to bring you anything, sir?
If you could bring me a coffee, please.
Unfortunately, we're out of coffee.
It's not a problem, an instant coffee or something.
There's no instant coffee either. Should I bring you some tea?
Bring me a tea, then.
I'll bring you some water while the tea's brewing.
If you could, bring me a glass of water, please. Thank you.
Excuse me. I wanted to say something, sir.
What? Has your water been cut off?
No, but I haven't paid my mortgage for 2 months. It's been 2 months and I haven't gotten paid.
And?
I'm behind on my mortgage.
So what should I do?
Be kind enough to tell him about it.
Sure.
Thank you.
Sure.
I'll go get some water.
Go ahead.
You're
Thank you very much, man. I don't even have a house, and he's behind on his mortgage. What the hell should I do with you, Bizard?
کدوم خستم کدوم جنون کدوم عشق شاید خیلی از این حرفا دروغه تا وقتی با همین از عشق میگیم نباشیم قولمون حتی دروغه از این عشقایی که زنجیر میشه حوث هایی که دامنگیر میشه میترسم چون دلم بی‌اعتماده به احساسی که بی تأثیر میشه نه این که عاشقی حال خوشی نیست نه این که زندگی بی عشق میشه فقط کاش بین این حسای مبهم بفهمم آخرش چی عشق میشه اتفاقیه که گاهی نمیافته و میافته، حس یخ زدن تو آتیش، حال سوختن تو سرما، تو بیداری یه خیاله، یه حقیقت تو رویا، تو فکرش نیستیم و پیداش میشه، ولی وقتی که باید باشه میره، به حال و روز ما کاری نداره، همیشه یا براش زوده یا دیره، نه این که عاشقی حال خوشی نیست، نه این که زندگی بی عشق میشه، فقط کاش بین این حسای مبهم بفهمم